Welcome back for the second match of this weekend blockbuster of the Falcons Champions Trophy T20 Edition 1 between Global Champs versus Abra CC. The toss been held quite some time before, where Abra CC won the toss and have elected to bowl first. The squad announced for this match: both the teams are lying at the bottom. The Global Champs, captained by Durraiz Syed, keeper Abrar, Ejaz Ahmed, Alam Zaib, Amin, Arafat Abdul, Ayad, Bilal Musa, Faisal Chogle, Imtiaz Dawood and Raiz Dildar. For Abra CC, it's captained by Safdar, keeping Satish, and the players for them: Mohammad Tanveer, Mohammad Amin, Mohammad Abu Talha, Mohammad Imtiaz, Mohammad Kaisar, Mohammad Mehtab Alam, Murtaza, Makdumi and Shaheen Mia. So it's the Abra CC to bowl at Global Champs. Abra CC won the toss and have elected to bowl first. It's the clash of the bottom of the table. Earlier we had the top of the table. So whoever wins this contest gets the first victory of the tournament. So today someone will be happy, going back happier, merrier. That finally they have a victory under their belt. Let's see who is going to be. Is it Global Champs or Abra CC? Global Champs looking to put a comfortable total to be defended. It's the first ball, a good line and length right from the word go for the bowler Mohammad. And the batsmen, the openers for Global Champs, it's Bilal and Alam Zaib, looking to put a safe total such that they can defend it against Abra CC. Looking at Abra CC's performance so far, anywhere above 130, 140 should be comfortable. Whereas Abra CC have never scored above 120. So with anything above 140, 150 should be a comfortable chase, comfortable to defend. Let's see. Nothing can be said. We had earlier AP11 chasing 167 in the 19th over with the loss of 6 wickets. A very good delivery from Mohammad. Is bowling a very good line and length, barring that second delivery which went for a wide. Alam Zaib to take the first strike of this innings. Already Bilal off the mark in his 2 balls. Again straying down the leg side. Umpire signals a leg by. So we have the couple of extras already in this innings. In the first 3 deliveries, we have 2 extras. Oh, a very good line and length. Just testing the batsman outside his off stump. It's called right channel. It's the area of uncertainty for the batsman, right in the corner. That's the perfect line and length to be expected for the bowler to be bowled. A very good first over coming in by the bowler, just conceding 4 runs in his first 5 deliveries. Let's see whether he can convert it to be a decent over. Another single to the total. The score moves on to 5 for the loss of no wickets. So used to saying for the loss of a wicket in the first over itself. Earlier match had resulted at wicket very early in the innings. No such untoward incident so far. First over 5 runs for global champs. So many Mohammads in the team. It's Tanveer to share the new ball from the other end. That's the Sulebia road end. Quiet first over, just 5 runs conceded. Batsman getting warmed up. No extravagant shot played whatsoever from the batsman. It's just a normal cricket, getting used to with the pace of the pitch, getting to know the bowlers. Just milking for singles here and there. They should initial target of 140 and then pace the innings accordingly. Oh, that's a very bad fielding from the fielder. Should have stopped it. Concedes 2 runs where there was none whatsoever. Not yet warmed up. Just the starting of the match. The second over of the innings. Shady fielding from the fielder. At fine leg, short fine leg. Good ball from Tanveer. Totally foxed the batsman. Played a wrong line. But no damage done. Good start for Tanveer. Just 3 runs in his 3 deliveries. But that's a beautiful shot. Confident shot to the boundary. At the legs just to tip over the boundary line. That's the first boundary for the global champs. Confident looking shot from the batsman. Played square of over the fielder's head to get the first boundary of the match. The score moves on to 12 in the second over. Again, bowling just in that area of uncertainty and the batsman misses it completely. Lucky not to get any edge to the keeper, and unlucky for Tanveer not to find one. And the scoreboard reads the same, 12 for no loss. Last ball to follow in the second over. Again outside the off stump but inside that guideline. An umpire says a fair delivery. End of 2 overs. The score moves on 12 for no loss. Cautious start from the global champs. Going run a ball in the first 2 overs. Mohammad Murtaza to continue from the park end. Had a very good first over. Just conceded 4 runs. Let's see how he goes about in this over. And a quite close, a stifle appeal from the bowler. The inside edge saved him. Otherwise that would have been curtains to the batsman. Was right in front of the stumps. The bowler thought he had the batsman trapped, LBW, but that fine nick at the last moment saves the batsman. Bilal on strike. Played very well for the single. Unable to find the gap, straight to the fielder. No runs conceded. Batsman unable to pierce the gap at the covers. That's a close shave for the batsman. Umpire says not out. Says was about to miss the stumps. Quite a close shave for the batsman. Nowhere near. Misjudged the line and length. Completely foxed. Lucky to be in. Still batting. Again a very good over from Mohammad Murtaza. Just conceded 2 runs in this over. And earlier had only 4 runs. That's a good start for Abra, especially for Mohammad Murtaza. And this time he castles him. This time he is able to dismiss Alamzeeb, who had his knock cut short. In his 8 deliveries, you could muster only 3 runs. Bowled Mohammad Murtaza. After that close shave of LBW, played totally over it. Misses the line and length. You miss high it from the bowler. Castles him. That's the first dismissal, first breakthrough for Abra CC, and global champs lose their first wicket. And nothing short whatsoever. It's not needed. The pressure of not scoring, telling on Alam Zaib, trying to have a fancy shot, misses the line and length and gets bowled. It's Imtiaz walking in at number 3. It's Bilal now at the strike for Tanveer. A quiet start for global champs. 14 runs in the 4th over. Just lost a wicket of Alam Zaib. Tanveer misses his radar. Bowling outside the off stump. And umpire says it a wide. One more extra. That's 15 for 1 now in 3.1 over. Slow pace for global champs. Just a solitary boundary conceded so far by Abra CC. Continuously testing on that off stump. He has been bowling consistently on that area of uncertainty, and batsmen have been missing it. Lucky not to edge it to the keeper, and Tanveer unlucky not to have one edge to the keeper. This time he's confident that he has got his man, but umpire unmoved says not out. Tanveer not happy at all. He was certain that he has got his man. Keeper just supporting the bowler, not though confident. No damage. Still at 15 for 1 in the 4th over for global champs. Another misfield from the fielder. Concedes 2 runs. Looks like the weak link in this entire field for Abra CC, and the ball following him itself. He has been missing right from the word go. Second misfield from the fielder. He has already conceded 4 runs from the misfield. In the entire total of 17, he himself has been responsible for that. A slow start for global champs. 17 in the 4th over. Abra CC would be happy with the start they have got. They would be hoping that they would be able to restrict global champs. Again, play and miss. This over, the entire story has been miss. And the 2 runs considered also was a misfield from the fielder. So it was a miss for all the misses for both the batting side and the bowling side. After the completion of 4 overs, it is 17 for the loss of 1 wicket. Imtiaz yet to take the strike. Now would be facing his first delivery of the innings. Bilal struggling, though contributing a major chunk of runs for global champs. Bilal at 11 runs in 16 deliveries. Bowling his third over, slipping down the leg side, and umpire says it's wide. Just an off delivery for Mohammad Murtaza, who has been finding quite a good line and length, just conceding 7 runs in his 2 overs, getting that wicket. Early projection showing 91, though it's very early though. Sliding down the leg side. Just manages to squeeze in. But they are able to tick the scores, not allowing the pressure to build on. Rotating the strike is the most important part. If you don't find the boundary, at least you need to rotate the strike, which the global champs are trying to do it. 20 runs in the 5th over. A very good line and length from Mohammad Murtaza. Just conceded 9 runs in the 3rd over. In his 3rd over. And this time he finds the edge. Finally, an edge has been found by Tanveer. And he gets Imtiaz caught behind. And very happy that he has got the edge. Finally, after bowling at that area of uncertainty, a very good catch from the keeper. That's the 2nd wicket. Imtiaz going back. Global champs are 20 for 2 in the 5th over. The successful bowler for Abra CC is Mohammad Murtaza. 9 runs, 2 wickets in his 3rd over. Last ball of his 3rd over to come is Arafat coming at number 4 for global champs. To face the music from Mohammad Murtaza. Oh, right at the block hole. Very good first delivery. And not the delivery with the batsman would expect to face the first delivery. Right at the block hole. Cleanly negotiated. After the completion of 5 overs, the score is 20 for the loss of 2 wickets. First quarter of the match innings of global champs completed. Last over of the power play to come. Tanveer to bowl his 3rd over. It's Bilal on strike now. A very good looking shot Ball running towards the boundary and it finally crosses it. That's the boundary after a long time. That's what global champs expect in the last over of the power play, to maximize the power play. Just 5 more deliveries. They would be looking to maximize this field restriction in the power play. There are only 2 fielders allowed outside the boundary. An edge flies over and off to the boundary. And another boundary, successive boundaries for global champs. That would get their innings get going after the quiet start in the first 5 overs, finding 2 boundaries in the sixth over. Oh, what a missed chance. That was a dolly of an opportunity. Should have held on to it. A missed time from Bilal, but the fielders make a mess out of it. Catches win matches. Such kind of dolly catches cannot be missed at this juncture, and that too to a batsman who has been scoring the bulk of the scoring for the team. You give that opportunity for him, that's what he wants. You can't expect to give lives to the main batsman. Last 2 deliveries of the power play coming up. A good shot and another boundary. That's the third boundary of this over. Bilal making it count after that drop opportunity, making Abra CC pay for it, for the mess what they have created for themselves. Bilal should have been walking back. Instead of that, he's been hitting boundaries now. Let's see how much that would cost Abra CC. Tanvi trying to cram the batsman, but sliding down the leg side. The costliest over of this inning so far. 13 runs coming in. The last ball of the power play. Outside the off stump. Safely negotiated. End of power play. 6 overs. The score is 33 for the loss of 2 wickets. Bilal scoring the bulk of the runs. 24 in 23 deliveries. Arafat yet to get off the mark. Faced only the solitary delivery. It's Mohammad to complete his quota of the innings. Bowling his 4th over. No, it's change of bowler. the last moment, captain decides to change the bowler. It's the new bowler coming in, keeping his main strike bowler for one last over in the middle or the end. Good strike, piercing the gap, and at the boundary, very good stop from the fielder. This time he stops the boundary. After those misfielding, this time he shows batsman was asking for a boundary, I think. But the umpire says no. Just 2 runs conceded. Another single coming through. The score moves on to 36 in the 7th over. They're cruising along 5.5 runs per over. That's around 110 for the projected score. The partnership at 16 in 10 deliveries. A wide-ish delivery, and umpire says it wide. Bowler trying to keep it outside the off stump, but stays too wide outside the guideline of the umpire. We are at the 7th over in progress. Global champs are at 38 for loss of 2 wickets. Slowly inching. Run a ball. Good looking shot, and it finds, oh no, that's a very good full ball stop from the fielder. Another boundary saved, just conceding 2 runs. This over, it's the second time he has saved the boundary. The 2 earlier missed chances, now he has stopped the ball from the boundary. So those early misses now is been compensated with 2 stops. After the completion of 7 overs, it's 41 for 2. Almost going at runner delivery. Slowly but steadily, the initial target of 120. A run rate of 6 runs per over. They're almost on that track. They are on track for that. Projected score at 118. They would be looking to score at least 140 to put pressure on Abra CC. The new bowler up now. And he misses it. It's the story of this innings. They have wave more misses outside the off stump. Bowlers are not finding the edge, and the batsmen are also not finding. Oh, that was way beautifully bowled. Right at the final moment, the batsman keeps his bat to safeguard his wicket. It was heading towards the mid stump. It would have been curtains to the batsman. Good line and length from the bowler. Right, finding the right line and length from the word go. Good going from the bowler. Bowling left arm round the stumps. Straying down. Misses the line and length. And goes for a wide. Bowling round the stumps, angling in towards the right hand batsman, cramping him for room. Very good shot from the batsman, but only for a single. Trying to go for an overthrow, but the backup right exactly behind the keeper, saving that overthrow. No extra run conceded. 8th over in progress. Global champs 44 for 2. A wayward throw, almost hitting the batsman at the non-striker end. No untoward incident. Last ball of the 8th over coming in. The score is 45 for the loss of 2 wickets. A slower delivery. Batsman completely plays over it. Goes right through them. Unfortunate for the bowler. It didn't find the stumps. Arafat lives to fight another battle. After the completion of the 8 overs, it's 45 for the loss of 2 wickets. A tidy over from Mohammad, just conceding 4 runs in his first over. This entire squad has been filled with Mohammads. Very good single from the batsman. Arafat moving on to 9 runs in his 11 balls. Bilal going runner delivery at 26 in his 26 deliveries. Tries to go for a huge one, miscues it, Straight to the fielder. No runs, no arm. No runs to the total. Still 46 for 2. Trying a fancy shot. Is it gone all the way? Oh, it's one bounce over the boundary. No, it's corrected. Umpire signals it a 6. Just over the boundary line. Finds the first maximum of the innings. And that's from the Bilal. He's been trying to up the scoring. He has a look of the ball. It's already 29 deliveries. Now it's decided it's time to go for the huge ones. Successful in the previous ball. Another shot, beautiful, straight behind the ball. Straight over the umpires to the screen. And that's one of the boundary. Straight over the umpire's head. Finds the gap between the two fielders over there. The long on and long off for a boundary. Bilal has decided enough is enough. Need to up the scoring. It's been going run a delivery. Says no. I will take it in my own hands. It's been successful in scoring the boundaries. It's a costly over. 13 runs conceded in this over. After the completion of 9 overs, it is 58 for 2. Tenth over coming in. That's the halfway stage. Global champs at 58 for 2. Going steady for the projected score of 129. But that was a cheeky shot. Finding the gap. Ball racing towards the boundary. Very good fielding by the fielder at the boundary line. Stops a certain boundary. Just giving 2 runs. The global champs are at 60 for the loss of 2 wickets. This partnership is at 40 in 27 deliveries. Very crucial partnership being built between Bilal and Arafat. Arafat ably supporting Bilal, who is scoring the bulk of the scoring for global champs. Another extra conceded by the bowler, trying to keep it outside the off stump, unable to keep it within the stipulated guideline. Global champs going at a run rate of 6.5 runs per over. Slowly and steadily they are building the innings. straying down, wraps on the pad, going fine. By the time the keeper collects and throws it back, the batsman crosses for a single. Another extra leg bye conceded by Abra CC. The score moves on to 62 for the loss of 2 wickets in the 10th over. Another misfield. Batsman trying for a single second, but rightly sent back. Arafat into the double digits. 10 runs in his 12 deliveries he has faced in. Bilal at 39 in 34 deliveries. Bilal finds the gap, but the ball doesn't race to the boundary, just conceding 2 runs. Last ball of the 10th over to come. Global champs are at 65 for the loss of 2 wickets. A very wonderful shot. I think it's still unable to find the gap, not finding the boundary. Meanwhile, the batsman crossed for double. At the halfway mark, global champs are 67 for 2. That's the batting summary. Bilal 43 not out. Alam Seb was castled at 3 runs. Imtiaz Kotpa Satish bowled Mohammad Murtaza for 1. And Arafat not out at 10. 10 extras. And this the bowling figures. Mohammad Murtaza 3 overs, 9 runs, 2 wicket. Tanveer 3 overs, 23 runs. Mohammad 2 overs, 21. And another Mohammad conceding 12 runs in the 2 overs. Halfway stage, global champs 67 for 2. Fielders and batsmen taking a sip of water. The halfway stage. It's a pleasant weather out there for playing outdoors. It's that part of this time of the season where people try to vent out in the open spaces as the temperature gets cooler. It's the new bowler coming in. Slow leg spinner. It's straight over the umpire's head, but the fielder is placed right exactly over there. Just concedes a single. The score ticks on to 68. Bilal on strike at the moment. Not finding the gap, but able to score the single. And the score moves on to 69 for 2. Oh, that's a good looking shot, but no pace at all. Just finds the fielder. but managed is to squeeze in a single. Slowly and steadily building up the innings. As we come to the second part of the innings, as we turn to the other side of the innings, at the 11th over, the score is 72 for 2 for global champs. A very good bowling, very good line and length from the bowler. After the completion of 11 overs, it's 72 for 2. Going at 6.5 runs per over. Projecting at around 130. Another change of bowler for Abra CC. So we have double change coming in. Captain trying all the tricks in his book, Armory. The bowler misses the footing, crashes onto the ground. No arm done. Is back on his feet. Looks unarmed. Back to his bowling run up to bowl the next delivery. As a very... Oh, that's the 6. And the fielder signals just over the ball. That was a good looking shot. A beautiful cover drive. Just over the ropes for a 6 maximum. And with that, Bilal's scores 51. A very well paced innings from Bilal. Another good looking shot, but straight to the fielder. Misfields it. Gets hurt in the process. Gets hit on his knees. Walking gingerly across, but staying on to fight for the team. A funny little run up, not a clean run up though. Not a very good build up at the popping crease for the bowler. That action doesn't look convincing for a bowler, and that's why he's not finding his line and length. Slipping down, one down the leg side, one too wide-ish. You need to measure his run up. Maybe his one run up, one run short of a full toss, and it's been declared a no ball. It was way over the waist height. He is bowling really not on the mark, up to the mark. The run up looks awful. Is not building it up perfectly to the popping crease, as I was saying. And he fires in a full toss, a free hit coming in. Let's see how the batsman. It was wide. Lucky for the batsman that he gets another delivery to go at it at the free hit. For continuous extras, it's the free hit continuing. Let's see what this ball, and that's a beautiful shot, and the boundary. This time Bilal connects it, sends it towards the boundary, and the umpire signals it a boundary. Another 2 more balls to complete this over. Already conceded 19 runs in 4 deliveries. Wow, that's a beautiful shot. That's to the boundary. Race towards the boundary. That's one of the best shots of the day for Bilal. Looked very convincing in the shot making. Now he's timing it to perfection. A very expensive over. Another ball to go. Already conceded 23 runs in this over. Another wide. That's 96 runs in the 12th over. See what the last over. Oh, that was a missed chance for the batsman. Full toss onto the pads. Gets a nick. Awful over comes to an end. Conceded 24 runs in this over. After the completion of 12 overs, it is 97 for 2. Global champs would be very happy with this performance. A very good partnership of 77 in 44 deliveries. Bilal making the bulk of the score. The run rate has been moved up towards 8 runs per over. Arafat giving the strike to Bilal. Just nudging it for singles. And Bilal trying to accelerate from now. After completing his half century, he's been looking dangerous. Trying to accelerate the scoring. Is it going to find the fielder? Yes. And that's the dismissal for Bilal. Bilal has to go back at the score of 64. Bilal dismissed at 64. Finds the fielder at deep. Straight to him. And the fielder makes no mistake. And the set batsman Bilal walking back. Bilal Musa 64 in 48. That's a wonderful innings coming to an end. The new batsman walking in. Shaheen bowling a very good spell. Gets the most important breakthrough, breaking the healthy partnership which was going solid for global champs. That's what the captain of Abra CC wanted, a breakthrough from somewhere, and Shaheen provides it. The projected score now hovering around 160. Abrar, the new batsman. Shaheen bowling a very good line and length. Just on the line, an umpire says it's a fair delivery. Completion of 13 overs, it's 99 for 3. Global champs just a shy away from the 100 mark. They would be looking to accelerate from now, trying to maximize the 7 overs what they have to score more than 50 to 60 runs. That's initial target of 160. That should be comfortable for them to defend it. Or are Abra CC going to find somebody who can score, give them that push towards that 160? And that's the century mark crossed at the 13th over. With that wide coming in, global champs are 100 for 3 in 13 overs. Just outside the off stump, and the batsman misses it. Now it's up to Arafat to take the charge after the dismissal of Bilal. Was going good at 64, but Arafat totally misjudges the line and length, and he's been castled. As we always say, one wicket leads to another. It's 2 wickets in a hurry, in a heap, and Arafat trying to accelerate the rate scoring, loses his wicket, gets rattled, and global champs lose the 4th wicket at 100. So we have 2 new batsmen at the crease. Abra just faced 2 deliveries, and it's the right moment for Abra CC to bounce back, to put some break in the scoring, have some good overs in a hurry, break the momentum of the players of the global champs, and restrict them to as less as possible. Oh, that's a missed opportunity. In return, he concedes an extra run of the overthrow. He should have done that run out. That was a clear opportunity. Open stumps. All the 3 stumps were there for his mercy, at his mercy, but he misses it. Not only misses, he concedes an extra run. So, global champs now at 102 in the 14th over. straying down the leg side, and it's been ruled as wide. Very good line and length from the bowler, straight at the stumps. No room whatsoever for Ajaz to swing his arms. This time connects it. Gets only a single though. After the completion of 14 overs, it is 104 for 4 for global champs. The momentum has been broken after that loss of 2 wickets. Shine providing that all-important breakthrough of the set batsman Bilal, and then followed by the wicket of Arafat in the last over. So we have 2 new batsmen at the crease, Ijaz and Abrar. Wrapped on the pads, should have done more better. That's a good placement from the batsman and well fielded at the boundary. Meanwhile, the batsman crossover for a double. Shine bowling his third over. Ajaz finding the gaps to perfection. Getting consecutive double. Ajaz is proving to have the momentum back with global champs after those 2 wickets. Is trying to up the scoring. Trying to convert singles into double. This time sent back by Abrar, rightly so. Abrar yet to open his account. Abrar on strike. Finally, he manages to open his account. That's the misfield from the fielder helps Abrar to open his account. With that single, global champs moves on to 110 for 4 after the completion of 15 overs. 6 runs coming through in this over of Shahin's third over. Last 5 overs for global champs. That's the Nelson 111. Ajaz on strike. A beautiful shot, but straight to the fielder at the deeps. Another single. Looking for double. Non-existing there. They settle down for a single. 3 consecutive singles for global champ. Slowly and steadily they are building the innings. Another single. Getting the momentum back with the global champs. The arrival of Ajas has kept the scoreboard busy. And this time they are able to convert the single into double. Though there was hesitation from Abra, Ajas pushes Abra to run for that double. The pressure helping them to get that double. Another double. That's wonderful running from Ajas. Consecutive double. They're putting the pressure on the fielders, and they are able to convert the singles into double. At the end of 16 overs, it is 118 for 4. Projected score now at 148. To achieve that, they have to score 30 in the next 4 overs. Going by the run rate they are going so far, they should be able to score 150. Oh, that's a wonderful bowling from the bowler. Gets his 3rd wicket. He has been nipping through all day along. This is the 2nd time he has castled the wicket. The stumps. The timbers goes crashing. Ajas loses his off stump. He's been dismissed for 10 runs. That foxed Ajas completely missed trying to up the score. Gets castled. 3rd wicket for Mohammad Murtaza. He's the new batsman. The final over of his spell coming in has been very economical, just conceding 10 runs and scalping 3 wickets so far in his 3.2 overs. He has helped Abra CC in restricting the momentum for global champs. They were running along. At 12 overs, they were 95. Cruising along. The brakes applied by Murtaza has helped Abra CC in containing the global champs. Otherwise, they were running around going for a projection of more than 160, but now it's been less than 150. That was very bad fielding. He should have held on to it, lazily trying to collect the ball. Concedes an overthrow. Coming to bowler's final delivery of his allotted quota of 4 overs. Very good economical spell. Oh, misses. That's a clear miss chance. But the fielder says the light was in his eyes. Whatever the case is, global champs are at 123 for 5. The economical spell of 4 overs, 14 runs, 3 wicket. Mohammad Murtaza having a wonderful day in the field, getting 3 wickets and being economical, the most economical bowler for Abra CC. Last 3 overs, the slog overs coming in for global champs. Will they cross 150? Needs to be seen. For that, they need to score 9 runs per over in the next 3 overs. Roy's trying to open up the arms, tried to swing it, but unable to find the gap. Straight to the fielder in the long off, only for a single. Abra stumps are rattled. Another guy goes dismissed stump. We have been seen plenty of batsmen being bowled in this innings. It's Abrar following the same pattern, being dismissed for 8 runs in 10 balls. All day long, Abra CC have kept majority outside the off stump and at the off stump, being rewarded with the wickets as a result of bowled. The 6th wicket down for global champ at 124. 18th over in progress. Amin, the new batsman for global champs. It's the 2nd wicket for the bowler. Keeping it tidy on the stumps. No chance whatsoever for swinging for the batsman. Not giving any freebies to swing his arm. Wrapped on the leg, going down the leg stump. Umpire politely says not out. Huge hike straight to the fielder and he misses it. Another chance goes begging. The fielding of Abra CC looks awful at some times, though a couple of catches being successfully hung on, but the way ground fielding of the Abra CC looked awful all day long. Few patches here and there of good fielding, but majority not a good day on the field for Abra CC. At the end of 18 overs, the score is 128 for the loss of 6 wicket. Now the score of 150 looks very difficult. My projection of 140 is on par. A runner ball from here would get global champs in for 140, and a few hit here and there would take them to 150. Shine to ball his fourth over. Even he is proved very economical. Some distraction for the batsman. To Shine to reball the ball. Just manages a single. A very good timing, finds the space, and the batsman crossing for double. Right in the middle of two fielders. Very good shot from Rice. Similar shot, but results in only single, straight to the fielder. Bowler not happy with the fielder moving not to the liking of the bowler. This over 5 runs has been conceded. 3 singles and the double. Ooh. That was a miss run out. Shine would have done little better to have that run out, but he concedes an overthrow. Another single for global champs. Straight at the stumps, but no damage done. Batsman well inside the crease. After the completion of 19 overs, it's 135 for 6. The last over coming in for global champs. Four wickets in hand. They should try to maximize this last 6 deliveries to score as much as possible. Get the score up till 150, a psychological mark to put pressure on Abra CC, forcing them to go for the score right from the word go, and meanwhile try to get the wickets at the start. Here's the last over coming in for global champs. The projected score at 143. This should have been a single. The ball straight at the fielder, and again there was a misfield, resulting on a single. That's a beautiful shot. Clean as a whistle. All the way over the boundary for its 6. That looked elegant, cool, easy. That's the wide. Seven more runs for 150. Will they achieve it? Another shot, but just short of the fielder. Not able to get to the ball, and that's a missed run out opportunity by the bowler. Should have done better. Meanwhile, batsman crossed for double. Three more deliveries to come. Score at 145. Another shot and straight to the fielder, and this time he catches it. That's Shaheen who hangs on to the catch in the boundary, and that's the 7th wicket down for global champs. 145 for 7. Clean catch straight at the throat of Shaheen, and he makes it look simple. Last two deliveries to come for global champs. Needs to be seen whether they can achieve the target of 150, the psychological mark to put pressure on the Abra CC. Oh, that's a beautiful shot, but straight to the fielder. They're putting pressure on the second, and they easily make through. The final delivery of the innings coming up for global champs. And that's the wideish outside off stump. So the bowler has to read ball that delivery. The final delivery of the innings coming in. This time successfully handles it. Was it given out? So it's a completion of 20 overs. Global champs manage 148 in the allocated 20 overs, led by Bilal scoring 64 out of that 148. At one time when he was batting, it looked 160, 165 on the cards, but after his dismissal, global champs were not able to continue the momentum. Bilal 64 in 48, Rais at 18, Arafat 15, Ejaz 10 runs. For Abra CC, it was Mohammad Murtaza 4 overs 14 runs 3 wicket. Mohammad Amin 4 overs 31 for 3 wicket. Shaheen 4 overs 20 for 1. And Mohammad Khaisha 2 overs 12 runs. Global champs sets a target of 149 for Abra CC. That would be their highest score for this tournament. The 5th match for them. They would be looking to get their first victory of this tournament. It's either of the team. Whoever wins this match gets the first victory of the tournament for them. See you back for the chase from Abra CC chasing 149. Welcome back for the chase. Global champs set a target of 149 for Abra CC to be scored in 20 overs. Abra CC would need to score their highest total of this tournament if they have to win this match and register the first victory. And that's a huge maximum. First ball to the maximum. That's rolling. That's keeps the Abra CC going in the hunt for the chase of 149 required. Satish. The fielder taken back. The ball straight to the fielder. This time manages a single. Abra CC need just over 7 runs per over. 7.5 runs to be precise to achieve this chase. Good bowling from Durez after conceding the 6 of his first delivery, making a good comeback to good deliveries. Oh, that's a miss from the batsman. Just outside off stump. Not managing to connect it. Good comeback from Durez. Just conceding 1 run after that 6. Just nudged for a single. Tanveer opens his account and he keeps his account rolling. Abra CC 8 in the first over. Last ball to come. Just inside the guideline. An umpire rules it a fair delivery After the completion of the first over, it's 8 runs. That's what the required run rate for Abra CC is 7.5 runs per over. They're on the mark. A good start for Abra CC. On their way in the chase. A good first over. Bilal coming in. He had a very good outing in the middle, scoring 64 runs for his team, the main contributor in the global champs total, helping them to achieve the target of 148. Bilal to Tanveer. That's a slower pace though, but a very good line in length from the word go from Bilal. Uncanny action, slow build up, bowling in swingers into the batsman, but Satish negotiating very well and gets a single. It's Satish now. 2 fielders at the long on and long off. Satish trying to measure that. It finds the fielder. Meanwhile, they cross over for 2 runs. Satish misses the bat at the other end. Still manages to reach, make his ground at the striker end. Good start for Satish. He is the main batsman for Abra CC. If Abra CC have to win this, it's all on the shoulders of Satish and Tanveer to take them across, or almost take them to the reach the target. And he's been caught. Satish has been dismissed. And Bilal gets the wicket of Satish. Very good catch at the mid-off region. The fielder running and completing the catch. And that's the downfall of Satish. The main batsman going back, Satish Thamnedi, 9 runs in 5 deliveries. And the love affair of Bilal in this match continues. Gets the first wicket in his first over after that 64 runs in the batting. He's been the main contributor for the global champs. Shaheen walks in at a good 4 overs from him. You would look to contribute for his team the same way Bilal did with the bat for global champs. After the fall of Satish, it's up to Shaheen and Tanveer to shoulder the responsibility. Swings at it, misses it completely. Nowhere near to the pitch of the delivery for Shaheen. Not a good looking shot in the first delivery. Lucky to be in. Inside edge onto his boots. Lucky not to get rolled back at the stumps. Very vulnerable looking first 2 deliveries for Shaheen. And Bilal would fancy the wicket. That looked promising though. This time he middles it, but couldn't find the gap between the covers. Straight to the fielder. No runs scored. After the completion of 2 overs, it's 11 for 1. Abra CC have lost their main batsman Satish. It's a daunting task for Tanveer and Shaheen to score the bulk of the scoring. If Abra CC have to score 149, get the target. It's up to these two players in the middle. The race to continue. Missed it completely. The pressure of scoring 149 telling on Tanveer and Shaheen, playing cross the stumps. Good shot, but straight to the fielder. Getting single. They should look to keep the scoreboard ticking, not to consume the balls without scoring run. If they are unable to get the maximum, at least they need to rotate the strike to keep the score on moving, not to get the pressure on themselves. That's a good shot. Off to the boundary, but fielded at the boundary, and the batsman cross foot a double. That should get the Shaheen some confidence. Finally gets the ball onto the bat. After 4 deliveries, finally he gets a ball across the 30-yard circle. Looks astonished that it's not been given wide. The last ball coming in of the 3rd over. The fielder makes a mess out of it. Not only mess, he concedes a boundary. That was really bad. Should have been taken first of all. It makes a total hash out of it as the ball trickles to the boundary. After 3 overs, the score is 18 for 1. Abra CC chasing a target of 149 are at 18 for 1 in 3 overs. Bilal to continue the 2nd over from the road end. Good looking shot from Tanveer, getting a single. Shine on strike. He would look to go after the bowlers to maximize the power play. And he goes for it. Doesn't find the gap, but straight to the fielder. They have another 3 overs to maximize this power play. The field restrictions, they need to take the advantage. If they have to go anywhere near to the target of 149. That was a beautiful block hole delivery from Bilal. Just managed to keep away. Dug it out. Tanvir struggling. Scoring 4 runs in his 8 deliveries. Finally gets the gap at the covers. They managed to score 2 runs. Slowly building the partnership. 11 of 13. Still not able to find the gap. Meanwhile, they cross over for 2 runs. Not finding the boundaries. Hitting straight to the fielders. They need to find the gaps in this power play. That was a total disaster for the batsman. Slow full toss should have been punished. Not even gets a single out of it. Lucky for bowler, unlucky for batsman. Should have been punished. After 4 overs, the score moves on to 24 for 1. Going a runner ball. They need to score at least 7.8 runs per over to achieve the target of 149. It's Imtiaz now to continue the bowling for Global Champs. The first change we have seen coming in for Global Champs. Durez completing 2 overs from the park end. And Imtiaz replacing Durez. Good shot by Tanvir. Played it fine. Finds the gap between the point and the short fine leg. As the crossover for double. Tries again. A misfield results in a single. Trying to find that vacant third man area. Unable to find the gap so far. Trying to run the ball across for the boundary through that gap at the third man. Shine misses it completely. Trying to slog it. Imtiaz to Shine. Guess a single. That's not what Abra CC need. They need to find some boundaries in this power play. One more over of the power play to go. Tanvi strikes straight to this third man, who is now been placed after seeing him play those shots. Finds him exactly at the same spot where the fielder was kept for it. After the completion of 5 overs, it's 30 for 1. Abra CC needs 119 in 90 deliveries. Almost a run rate of 8 runs per over. It's Bilal to continue. His third over has conceded 9 runs in his 2 overs, claiming the wicket, the sole wicket. Tanvir still not able to find the boundary. Has no power whatsoever. Just chipping it across and finds the fielder. Though they are scoring singles and doubles, the last 5 deliveries of the power play coming in, they need to maximize this opportunity with the field restrictions. Oh, beautiful throw. Very good fielding. That was quite close. Applause from the fielders for that effort. Beautiful effort from the fielder. Very sharp at the point. Grabbing curtains for Shine. Lucky to be in. Just manages to reach in time. Now the required run rate is at 8. Shine would look to swing. Connects it. It has not got enough legs to reach to the boundary. Meanwhile, they cross over for 2. The boundaries have been tried out completely for Abra CC. Not been able to find the boundaries. This time, oh, that was so close. The fielder made all the effort to reach to the ball, but unable to hold on to it. Very good attempt from the fielder. Just misses it. Otherwise would have been a wonderful catch to dismiss Shaheen. But Shaheen survives to fight another day. After the completion of the power play, the score is 36 for the loss of 1 wicket. They need 113 runs in 84 deliveries. The required run rate keeps on moving ahead. Now it's over 8 runs per over. As the run rate dips below 6, the required run rate to keep on climbing. Though they are managing to score a run rate of 6 runs per over, they need to at least get some boundaries to put them in the comfortable zone. Though it's not out of reach yet, 8 runs for the next 14 overs is achievable. That was a lazy effort from Durays. Should have stopped it. Tried to play football, but unable to stop the ball. Giving a single to Shaheen. Tanvir on strike now. Down the leg side. An umpire says it's wide. Thinks over it. Finds the stance and declares it as wide. Still Tanvir not finding the boundary. He's not finding the gaps at all. All the shots have been finding the fielders. This time I think is, and that's a wonderful shot by Shaheen. Finally he connects one in the middle. It's got all the way out of the ground for a maximum. That's a wonderful shot. A first boundary after a long time. It's been coming. Sensible play from Shaheen. Rotates the strike after the 6. They have achieved their required run rate. They need just 8 runs per over. That helps the run rate to go down. So each over they need to score 8-9 runs per over. One boundary and few singles will help them achieve the target. A good over for Abra CC. 11 runs coming out of it. Still a ball to go. And that's the wicket. Shaheen nicks to the keeper. Just walks away, acknowledging that he has edged it. And that's the dismissal what global champs needed it. That's the good sportsmanship spirit shown by Shaheen. Understands he has nicked it and he walks off. Shaheen Mia 20 in 17 deliveries and Abra CC have lost their second wicket. After 7 overs they are 47 for 2. It was a good over. They didn't need something of that shot from Shaheen. Should have played sensibly. Already 11 runs was scored in that over and the run rate was going down. But that one rash shot meant they lose their second wicket, and now again they have to build this partnership again. They were going at a good pace though. Now Faisal to ball is very slow. off spinners been dismissed for a boundary. A welcome boundary for Tanveer. Finally, E2 finds the boundary this time. Juicy off volley down the leg stump from Faisal. Been dismissed by Tanveer for a boundary. Very much needed boundary for him to get the scoring rate going for him, and the confidence that would boost it. And that's played beautifully in the gaps, but again not finding the boundary, but manages to score a double. Good running from the partner, acknowledges his support. Finally, Tanveer looking confident after that initial hiccup in his. That's wayward bowling from Faisal, way down the leg stump. 7 runs in the first 2 deliveries. Straight to the fielder for single. They get the 8 runs in the first 3 deliveries. They don't need to play any extra runs shot. Just need to milk it another 3 singles. They have already achieved their required run rate. Good ball from Faisal. Outside the off stump. The batsman thinking it's wide, leaves it alone. Good placement from the batsman, gets the double. That's how they need to score. Just get a boundary, and rest of them they need to. And that's a wide. Freebies would come like this in the wides and extras building up. The second extra of the over. 11 runs conceded by Faisal in his first 5 balls. Another wide, another extra delivery. Helping Abra CC. Another one down the leg side. Manages a single. That's 13 runs of this over. Very good one for Abra CC. 8 over 60 runs for 2 wickets. Need 87 runs in 12 overs. $89 from 12 overs. A very good start to this partnership. Scored 13 runs of the 6 deliveries. After the loss of Shaheen, Tanveer has taken the responsibility on his shoulders. Good shot from Mohammad, just rotating the strike, giving the strike back to Tanveer. Tanveer is the main batsman for them to score, do the bulk of the scoring. for the team. Gets another single. The required run rate and the current run rate going hand in hand. Both are going at the same pace. So they don't need to do anything silly at this moment. They just need to rotate the strike, convert the singles into doubles, and find an odd boundary. That's a beautiful shot. And that's the boundary required. That's what I was telling. Odd boundaries will surely come, and they just need to rotate the strike and get that required run rate of 8 runs per over achieved easily. They get 6 runs in the first 3 deliveries. They just need to rotate the strike and get 3 more singles. That's exactly what they need to do. Just get a single. Don't play any silly shot. Another ball down the leg stump for a wide. Even global champs following the Abra CC in the extras. Way too many extras in the past couple of overs, helping the cause of Abra CC in achieving the target. Oh, that was hit straight to the fielder. That was boundary all written over it, but straight to the fielder, who makes a hash out of it and gives a life to Tanveer. That's a lucky breakthrough for Abra CC. Would have been curtains for Tanveer, and then the hopes of even Abra CC with it. Though Mohammad is looking very confident. Yes, compromising from the word go. Is giving a very good company to Tanveer in this chase. Abra CC 70 in the 9th over. They need 79 out of 66. It's very much achievable. They need to have a strong head over the shoulders. They need to support Tanveer, and Tanveer need to be till the end if Abra CC has to achieve the target. It's the new bowler Amin coming in. After that costly over from Faisal, is been replaced by Amin from that end. A single down the long on. Mohammad just places it, finds the gap for a single. And that's the wicket of Tanveer. Abra CC loses the important wicket of their star batsman. Tanveer judged LBW of Amin. looked pretty adjacent to the stumps. An umpire rules him LBW, says the ball would have hit the stumps. A patient knock of Tanvir comes to an end. With that, the hopes of Abra CC, unless somebody comes and plays the responsible innings with Mohammad, though everything is not over for Abra CC, they can still manage it. The required run rate is still under the control. 8 runs per over, less than 8 runs. Safdar joining Mohammad. They would be looking to build the partnership now after the dismissal of Tanvir. .31 run rate is very much achievable in 11 overs. At the same stage, Abra CC a little ahead of global champs, though they have lost 3 wickets. Way down the leg stump, running towards the boundary. Duraj collects it and returns back to the keeper. Another wide and a single. Safdar hands over the strike to Mohammad. Straight to the fielder for a single. Amin to Safdar. Played all over it. Totally misjudged the line and length of the ball. Ball going straight. The batsman trying to play for an off spin. The last ball of the 10th over. Abra CC has 75 for loss of 3 wickets. That was an overthrow run to the taking, but the batsman not following the ball. The half mark, Abra CC 76 for 3, going at a run rate of 7.6, required run rate 7.3. They need 73 runs in 10 overs, 60 deliveries, 73 runs to achieve the target, to score, to get the first victory under their arms in this tournament. Both the teams looking for the first victory. Good looking shot from Mohammad, but straight to the fielder. Just gets a single. Ajaz to bowl the second over. Conceded 10 runs in his first over. Safdar looking very uncanny, not getting to the stumps, not judging the line and length of the ball, playing well inside the line and missing the ball completely, nowhere near to the ball. Another play and miss from Safdar. You need to rotate the strike, give the strike back to Mohammad. Otherwise, the pressure would keep on mounting. Another dot delivery. That's mounting pressure. Pressure mounting, and the run rate also keeps climbing with the each dot delivery. The run rate now at 7.71 required. Finally gets the bat to the ball and gets a single. That's one run in the 4 deliveries for Safdar in this over. Mohammad needs to take the single of this last delivery to bring himself on the strike, and he does it. Sensing that Safdar would not take the strike for his liking, so Mohammad rotates and gets back the strike. If Abra CC has to chase this target, it's Mohammad who should be on strike. They need 70 more runs in the 9 overs. Remaining 9 overs. Amin to continue. The all-important breakthrough of Tanveer provided by Amin. Leg by for Mohammad. Straying down the leg side, Amin wrapped on the pads, and they run for a single. Now it's up to Safdar to give the strike back to Mohammad. Fielders coming in to save the singles. That's a very close shout. Very, very close, in fact. But umpire says would have missed the stumps and says not out. Safdar survives the close shave. A beautiful fielding from Faisal to restrict the... and he's definitely saved a single or two. The ball was racing towards the boundary. Manages to save it and restrict the batsman for a single. It's Mohammad now back on strike. Required run rate has climbed to 8 runs per over. Another single gets Safdar back on strike. that was good shot. But only managing a single. Singles not helping the cause for Abra CC. They need an odd boundary in the over if they have to be at the hunt of to chase. Just managing to score 5 runs in this over. Run rate keeps on increasing. Faisal to continue. Batsman taking a long break to put the pads on and get hydrated. It's Faisal to Mohammad. Faisal to ball his second over after that costly first over, conceding 13 runs. Steady partnership going on. 13 of 16 deliveries. Majority score done by Mohammad in this partnership together with the extras. Trying for the second, and they manage it easily. Mohammad claiming for a wide. He had moved as the bowler was trying to bowl. As the wide, there's been few changes made in this wide. If the batsman moves across, even the wide line moves together with the batsman. That's a good looking shot. Straight back over the umpire's head. With just a single run. The run rate now slips below 7, increasing the required run rate. Wrapped on pad and gets a knock at the head. Keeper checking on the batsman whether he's safe. Good shot from Safdar. The dolly full toss been punished. should have been punished towards the boundary, but nevertheless gets the double. They need to get a boundary every over, otherwise the task would be daunting later on. Misses it completely down the leg side for a wide. Faisal not happy with his bowling. Another wide down the leg side, giving free runs to Abra CC. Changes its line and length coming round the stumps. But the result the same. Another wide. 3 wides in a row. Another wide. That's the 4th wide in a row. That's the 9 runs conceded in this over. After 5 good deliveries, Faisal completely missed his line and length. That solitary delivery. Finally bowls it, completes the over. He has conceded 22 runs in his 2 overs. Abra CC are 93 for 3 in their 13 overs. Require 56 runs in 7 overs. That's a run rate of 8 runs per over. To continue, and that's the wicket. That's the wicket of Mohammad. Amin gets the 2 important wickets of Tanveer and Mohammad. Gets the outside edge of Mohammad Murtaza and safely collected by the keeper. That's the 4th wicket down for Abra CC. The new batsman walks in. Batsman trying to sneak in the single. Safdar not ready to run. Sends back Mohammad. Very good bowling from Amin. Straight to the fielder in the deep, just for a single. Just a solitary run in this first 4 deliveries, pushing the run rate, required run rate higher. heading towards the 9 runs per over. Another single. So the required run rate now at 9 runs per over. Require 54 runs in 6 overs. Harder and harder for Abra CC to achieve the target of 149. Imtiaz to continue. Bowling his third over. Safdar is not helping the cause of Abra CC. He's been wasting the deliveries and mounting pressure on his fellow partners. Another dot delivery. Very soon the required run rate would touch 10 runs per over. This is not the partnership what Abra CC would want for. It's not helping their cause at all. Just one run in the last 4 deliveries. Oh, beautiful catch. Wonderful catch from the keeper. That's the edge found, and a beautiful catch by the keeper, who makes a wonderful diving attempt and holds on to it. It's very happy to hold on to that. New batsman walks in after the loss of 5 wickets. Abra CC are 96 in the 15th over. Run rate has gone above 10. Looks now it's out of reach for Abra CC in the chase. Need 53 from 30 deliveries. The chase has been going downwards. after the loss of Tanveer, and totally downhill after the loss of Mohammad. Tanveer and Mohammad were building up the partnership after the loss of Shine. Global champs wouldn't mind giving them singles. That would not cause any harm for them. And that's the boundary. It's been long time coming. All important boundary. They need few more in each over now. If they have to chase down the target of 149. Meanwhile, they score 100. The score moves on to 101 for 5 in the 16th over. Just missing the off stump. Totally foxed the batsman. Misfield resulting in a single. Safdar survives. Oh no, it's castled him. That's bold. The awful innings of Safdar comes to an end. 20 ball 9 runs for him. Finally comes to an end. Amin gets his third wicket. Initially it looked like it had missed the stumps, but he has chopped it back onto the stumps. With that, Abra CC loses the 6th wicket. A line of Mohammad's parading. Incoming Mohammad, outgoing Mohammad. It's a total packed team of Mohammads. After this completion of 16 overs, it is 103 for 6. Spell of Amin, 4 overs, 19 runs, 3 wicket. Imtiaz 3 overs, 18 runs, 2 wicket. And Bilal 3 overs, 15 for 1. 2 overs of Faisal costing 22. Ejaz 2 overs, 13 runs. And Durez 2 overs, 15 runs, no wicket. No standout partnership coming in. A fall of wickets at regular intervals, not helping the cause of Abra CC at all. They are left wanted. 4 overs, 46 runs. Looks total out of reach from now, unless there is some miracle coming in from somewhere, which doesn't look coming. Just running down this 4 overs or the 4 wickets, and that's the stumps rattled. Imtiaz gets the third wicket in his fourth over. It's just now down to the tails. 3 more players to go. That's the 7th wicket down for Abra CC. Mohammad Amid bowled by Imtiaz. Beautiful yorker at the stumps, at the leg stump. No answers for Mohammad Amin, seeing his wickets castled. New batsman walking in. Amin to continue. Sorry, Imtiaz it is. A single coming in. It's the writing on the wall now. Going through the emotions of completing 20 overs or getting all out. No intent whatsoever. They're just trying to play out the 20 overs, knowing very well that they cannot chase down the score of 149. They're just trying to hang around. 19 more deliveries to go. Imtiaz to ball his last over of this 4th over. That's the end of the quota overs for Imtiaz. 4 overs, 19 for 3. Very well bowled by Imtiaz, together with Amin, getting the bulk of the wickets. Amin and Imtiaz both share 3 wickets each. Three overs to go. Another single to the batsman. A daunting task of 44 more runs required of 17 deliveries. Finds the gap, but not have enough legs to go to the boundary. Meanwhile, they cross over for 2 more runs. 2 more runs added to the total. 107 for 7. The last 16 deliveries of the innings for Abra CC coming in. Shy at the stumps. The fielder misses it and the batsman gets a single. Fifteen more deliveries to go. Run rate climbing all the way to 16.5 runs per over. That's a very good placing for another 2 more runs. It's a 1-run shot given, and another shy of the stumps, and the fielder misses it again. Striker and non-striker and batsman nowhere near. Made a total miss of the call. Found himself stranded in the middle of the pitch, but the fielder misses the stumps. That was a good shot, and it finds the boundary. A welcome boundary for Abra CC. A boundary after a long time. A good shot from the batsman. Middled it and towards the vacant boundary. The score moves on to 113 for 7. The penultimate over coming in. Looks like Dure is going to bowl the 19th over from the Sulebia Park end. Coming left arm over the wicket. Two overs, 36 runs, the required. A run rate of 18 runs per over. Running down the emotions. Playing the last match for the Abra CC in this tournament. It's the 5th match. Duraj misses it completely. There was run out at his mercy, but makes a total hash out of it. A good shot that finds the boundary. Very good shot. Right through the middle of the fielders and off to the boundary. Giving a fight. Showing some intent in chasing. Is trying to come closer to the target, if not achieving the target. Last 9 balls to go. Another beautiful shot. Running towards the boundary. He managed to get 2 runs. Another short run from the batsman. He's getting a warning. For the deliberate short run. At the end of 19 overs, it is 120 for the loss of 7 wickets. They need to score 29 runs in the last over. It's Faisal to bowl the last over. Abra CC need 29 runs in the 6 legitimate deliveries. And this is the highest score for Abra CC in this tournament, finally managing to score above 120 runs in their 5th outing. They should be happy with it. If not achieving a victory, last 4 deliveries to go. 28 runs more needed of 4 deliveries. Hard ticked, but straight to the fielder. The scampering for second, chance of a run out. Faisal misses it. Another short delivery, another short run. Last 2 deliveries to go for Abra CC, and Global Champs are going to get the first victory of this tournament. The last ball of the match. And the crossover for a single. And that's it. The Global Champs have won by 24 runs. This match summary. Global Champs scoring 148 for 7 in 20 overs. In reply, Abra CC would manage only 124 runs. Nothing major contribution. Tanvi 26, Shine 20. Mohammad Murtaza 20, Mohammad Mehtab 16. The standout performance for Global Champs was Bilal with 64 in 48. He gets even a wicket. Rais 18, Arafat 15, Ejaz 10. Mohammad Murtaza getting 3 wickets. Mohammad Amin 3 wickets. Shaheen 1 wicket. And Mohammad Kaisha 2 overs 12 runs. And for Global Champs, Imtiaz getting 3, Amin getting 3, Bilal 1, and Durez 3 overs 22. The man of the match, and that's all from the Sulebia cricket ground. We wrap up this night with Global Champs winning by 24 runs.